So welcome back. Wait a damn minute. Hold the hell on. Hold the hell on. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Hopefully the audio is a lot louder. Hopefully the audio is a lot clearer. Hopefully I don't get cursed out on my line, brother, because he told me the last time I did something live, the audio was mid. So hopefully this fixes the issue. I'm trying to watch it live and I see the staticky green bar on the bottom of the screen on my screen, which is weird because it just started happening after the stream yesterday. So I'm just gonna live with it at this point. If it doesn't break it, I'm not buying it. So don't fix it. We keep it alive, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your host Landon Strange here for Seekers and Stogies. And originally my original process was gonna just do straight sneakers today, but I remembered that yeah, I have an event to go to tomorrow, so I'm going to be even more tired than I already am. And so I decided to do the best thing for me right now. And if you see that I'm clear, yeah, I was watching One Piece. I want to set my timer. I want to get my clock back so that way, there we go. Set my timer for at least an hour game. Um, there we go. Let me move my timer. There we go. I'm going to set my timer for an hour. I'm going to give you at least an hour's worth of gameplay, and then I'm going to do an hour sneaker reveal as well. So there's a bunch of sneakers I want to talk about. I didn't get a chance to look into them like I want to, like I do every day, because at my regular job, teaching and everything, yeah, we had a lot of people, a lot of things happening today at work, and it was extremely busy. So I do want to take the blame for that. I not perfect. I'm not perfect by any regards. I am human. I make mistakes. I make my own flaws. But at the end of the day, I try to do the best that I can. And like I said, I may not be perfect. I will do the best I can to make sure that at least when we're giving y'all content, I am going to at least give y'all the best content I can give, even when I'm exhausted. Because my shirt says, "Is that all you got?" And I have so much more to give, and I'm not going to complain about it because at the end of the day will end, and you still got to keep going no matter what you do. So you got to make the best of it. Now, am I perfect? No, not by a long shot. But needless to say, we got the timer rolling. Let's get this game going. Let's get this party started. Let's make the best of it, and let's go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this, hour gameplay. Then go to the sneaker talk. And even right now, I'll probably talk about some sneakers as well. I'm going to probably play a few rounds of Blitz and then go straight to see what kind of shenanigans am I going to get into today. Now, yes, I do have an iPad, and yes, I will also be using the iPad because I've figured out that the stream quality on this iPad isn't ass at all, and I'm not going to lie, it's an old iPad. It's not even an M series iPad. That's how weird it was to find out this iPad is actually not bad for streaming. So, if you watched the last stream, if you watched the last series of streams on the channel, the first day of the March Streamness, that's when I used the iPad because my phone likes to overheat. I'm not gonna lie. Apple's trying to find more than one way for me to get rid of my phone, and even though it's a 12, I'm not gonna get rid of it just because Apple want me to get rid of it. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that. So, needless to say, I'm not gonna complain. Um, I I personally am just waiting for the moment when Texas politicians or people that voted this past season realize that you actually had a great candidate, but you let your adjacent to whiteness ruin your pick. So if Tellerico does not, and I repeat, do not win, do not say it was sweet. But at the end of the day, you use your close proximity to whiteness. That's really it. I hate to just, sugarcoat shit now, but I'm just gonna call it as it is. Y'all didn't want a black woman. Y'all haven't learned in 2024, and at this point, even for my frat brother who said about misogyny and politics, you can say whatever the fuck you want. But the real is, Texas was not going to, elect a black woman because Texas is always racist. And if you haven't known about racist Texas politics, then you should realize that we haven't had a Democratic governor. Around tired of it, and I know everybody else. And I don't want to hear nobody else complain about, wow. Y'all accepted something too. I would, oh. I would be probably, I'm not going to there we go. Yes, I did do it. Yes, I'm going. Like, I have to. It's a sad era. It's a sad time when I can look at the stream monitor of all things, and I can't even trust my fucking TV. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy work. First of all, wait a damn minute. Why do I have a pump shotgun? That ain't me. I don't rock with the pump. I don't dump the pump with the trunk. Nah, don't do that. We don't do that no here. No pumping here. Why is there a live device in this game? Who hurt you? There's 4 people left in this game. I mean, 4 people. I mean, 11 people left. 4 kills. Can I just be an asshole? Can I just be an asshole? The Lord answered my prayer. Hey, yo! The Lord answered my prayer. I'm just here for the shit. I'm just here for the shits and giggles now. I'm just here for the shits and giggles. Okay. I'm just here for the shits and giggles. Even with my shit lagging, I'm just play with me like I'm stupid. I'm dealing with a laggy TV screen, and you deserve to die at that point. So the House voted 375 to block the release of congressional misconduct and harassment reports. Hey, yo, that is Epstein Island at this point. Facts. I'm looking forward to Talarico making Texas white voters Democrat again. Oh, yeah. I want to see this shit. I do. I'm sorry. I do. It's already bad enough you had Ken Paston, scared to compete against a black woman. Like, oh, my God. You scared to fight a fair fight. Oh, my God. You have tiny little balls. Oh, my God. You're going to sue me just because I'm telling the truth. That's tiny dick energy. And it's okay. It's okay if you have tiny dick energy. It's all good. But, needless to say, the guy with the giant middle finger that literally says, I ran from the Epstein files on the White House lawn is a hero today because he's telling the truth. Yeah, like Jasmine Crockett got the Stacey Abrams and the Kamala Harris treatment, and at this point, it is what it is. You know what I find to be the most egregious thing out here, and I say this out of respect for people's opinions and their choices. I have no problem with it. I know I like them, but don't say that it's demonic and then actually you're just fighting. Oh, I can't. And I'm dealing with a glitchy screen. Y'all do not understand what my TV my stream Fortnite on this. Playing on my actual monitor, I will be more as like I'm using. I just saw somebody shoot at me, and I can't shoot back because I can't. That. Be right back. I can't even freaking see. What is your excuse? There we go. Right now, because I can't see my aim. Here, sweetheart. I'm doing this off of a glitchy screen, and I'm making it work. There is no excuses. There is zero excuses. I am literally fighting for my life, and my TV screen is jumping every 5 seconds. I am literally living off of the 1990s version of playing Fortnite, and I am making it through here. So don't tell me it ain't possible. Because it motherfucking is. Fuck you mean? All right, I got one more blitz in me before my nerves get bad yet again, and maybe I just gotta. Maybe it's time to use this one TV as a monitor. Get rid of this 45-inch and use my other TV as a regular TV. I don't know. All right. I can't. Facts like Jasmine Crockett has everything that's qualified. It's just why people don't like her qualified. Don't like her because she's black and qualified. That's really what it is. And it goes to show you. Walk around and find out yet again. I digress, though. I fucking digress. Wait, Dad Bunny got cleats now? Wait. Oh, the sneaker version of the show's about to be interesting. Oh my god. Why am I setting up a chat for X just so Elon Musk can read my tweets? Mm. Just so he can watch, little. Oh my god. I don't care. Oh my god, I don't care. Oh my god, I don't care about Elon Musk trying to work his way to jack off on little kids and whatnot. It is what it is. Alright. Alright. Now, fighting. Damn. Fighting for my life. What is it? It's already bad enough. Fucking with the wrong one, right? I'm doing this off of a glitchy screen. What is your fucking wonder like, man, mad or is he just crazy? No, my screen is glitching like I'm watching a '90s television show. I am surviving. What are you doing? I'm making it work. Got some nerve. I can't even fucking. Got it. Got him. I'm gonna learn to stop playing with me. There's 11 people left in this game. There's 11 people left in this freaking game. I'm just hyped. And the only reason I actually legitimately lost was because of the screen. You had the high ground. I couldn't see which way I was going on the high ground. I will take that loss graciously. I'm not even mad about the loss. I'm more mad at the fact that I had him beat, and he beat me because I really couldn't see on my end of the screen. Like, if you're really watching this stream in live time, you're seeing it better on the stream window than my actual TV window. Like, if I actually record the TV frame and actually posted the video, you'd be like, what the fuck are you playing on? Yeah, my Mac Studio has a lot processing. And even though it has a lot processing, there should be no reason why my Switch is acting the way it is. Well, thanks to this monster capture card, if you can see right here, hold on, from Wally World. Yes, from Wally World. You would see that it's glitchy as hell. If you watched last night's stream, then you would already know my shit was glitchy as hell. So, therefore, it's just gonna stay glitchy, folks. I don't even know why it kicked me out of my own damn login. Needless to say, if you've seen the staticky green bar, it's from the Pocket connection, and like I said, I'm doing a lot with the Mac, and I can barely even touch it. Any excitement. Oops, it's glitched again. Oops, I glitched again. They played with my songs. They rocked on my phones. They glitching, baby. Oops, I glitching again. I roll with the glitch. This is tripping, man. But hopefully y'all are enjoying the live stream. Like I said, tomorrow's show will be honestly more sneakers based, and that's fine. And then that way I can get back to posting shorts and the cut off videos again. Like, I actually miss doing that from last year's late night sneaker talk show. So hopefully I can do this again and do it in shorts form, because I'm not gonna lie, interesting takes, but I want to make sure that y'all getting content. I don't go, like I said, I'm shorts. Call a spade a spade. It's like it's gotten so bad. I would rather play on PS4. Hey, low key, I might have to just use this and call it a day. Hold on. Yeah, it's about the same. Right down to the millisecond. You know what? Fuck it. I ain't gonna be able to watch TV. Let's have some fun. Let's get greedy, y'all. All right. All right. Oh. Oh, that's funny. My actual screen just froze on some nut shit. Okay. So I'm dealing with the amount of nut shit that a person can manage time, and I don't even have the full screen on my side because I'm using the vertical stream. So yeah, this is about to be fun. Thank you, Nathaniel Chates. Angie loves you. He loves me every day of the week, and I am okay with that. I am appreciative of that comment. Get better as time progresses. At the channel, and yeah, I'm just gonna make the best of it. What a horrible place for it to glitch. Because one false move, and my name is Captain Dumbass. Followed by the Dumbass Legion, ladies and gentlemen, or the Dumbass Militia. Captain Dumbass and the Dumbass Rockstar. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Dumbasses. Dumbasses. But yeah, no. Needless to say, like as soon as the timer go off, we're going to short. I hope y'all get a chance to enjoy this short. Well, not the shorts, excuse me. The sneaker talk. I want to make sure that even in moderation, even though I'm not like heavy on my shorts like I normally am, and like y'all watch the channel know I am heavy on my shorts. Why do I think I don't need both of y'all? Bitch! Oh, nah, bitch. Yeah, they gotta come see me. Nah, Lucky Charms. You had me fucked all the way up with that last move. Like, your ass really had the nerve. The gall. Not even the nerve. The fucking gall to do some shit like that. Not even the gall. The level of disrespect you had to do. Like, oh, I see this. I'm about to go smoke him on sight. Hey. The gall of him, man. Like, the literal gall. Am I pissed? Yes, I am. Hella pissed. Oh my God! Dead mouse, literally. No pun intended. Like I said, the glitchy screen doesn't help what I do. And I have just come to accept it. right. Now this game gets interesting. My TV screen went fucking black, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, bring your bitch ass here, cuz. Bring your bitch ass here, cuz. The gall of this guy helped me for a complete quest. I'm trying to handle real important shit. You out here wanting to fuck with people. I fuck with people. These people fuck alone. I tell y'all. These people fuck alone. You don't want to be bothered. You want to be by ourselves. Mind our motherfucking meetings. Yet you want to hit. Now he's fucking. Oh yeah, I'm the man, what kind of fuck? No. I'm only doing this for the gold. Sometimes it's easier to just shut the hell up and just go with the flow. Thank you. Because when the motherfuckers on the other side start shooting me, I ain't got no excuses. I just gotta go with the punches. If I die, I die. So be it. But let me make one thing clear. That everybody can hear me. Damn it, he beat me with my own shot. Oh, but he has a sniper. Are you effing serious? Are you effing serious? I got glitched out on the TV screen for that loss. Let me see how much time is left on the screen. Oh, 20 minutes? That's fine. I can do another game. Yeah, the keyframes is one thing. It is what it is. I'm not complaining. I'll play one more. I got like 20 minutes left, and then I gotta get. drops for 170. That's not a bad idea. The thinness of the swipe on the iPad. It's completely. Excuse me. It's completely different, but at the end of the day will end, and I gotta keep going and doing this all over again. Hopefully, when I do the sneakers, this green line won't be as bad. All right. All right, that means I get the computer out and just keep going. Oh my goodness. I met at Asian League at Pass this weekend from the University of Miami. Shout out to Sadness. Shout out to Miami Delta. Let's find out. One of them also. They lost one of them. And just to see it, everything, it's sad. I will admit, it's sad to hear. Not good. Like, why is my map? Like, what kind of bullshit is this? Ass. Don't go into education. You don't love it, dog. That's no struggle with America. They only pay a living wage. You gotta deal with y'all badass kids on the regular. You know what the worst part about it is? It's not even the badass kids. Sometimes it's the staff and the management. But I had a principal. I was alive, not dead, and burning in hot flames that I wouldn't save you. I would literally said that to him. No understatement at all. Like, dead ass, I do not fuck with you. You're ruining teaching for me as a human being. Got one of these. Screen, not my TV. Why? My shit so weak. Glitchy! Talking about glitchy! Was I happy about that kill? Not really. Did I do it for the love of the game? Needless to say, we're gonna, as soon as the timer ends and the timer ends or this game ends, we will get into the oh, I knew I heard somebody. Oh! 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 I would rather go into the storm and deal with a glitchy TV than deal with punk-ass Fiona trying to snipe the shit out of me. Nah, bitch, you was a hoe. You was a motherfucking hoe. Your mama a hoe, your daddy a hoe, your side bitch a hoe, your side nigga a hoe, all that and then some. 'Cause that's foul. And I ain't got no bullets. Oh. You on my dick. Like the big nerve of that bitch. I'll say that in the nicest way possible. The nerve of that bitch. Just the simple of that bitch. Like, I was supposed to be looking up, but I'm so used to looking to the right that it's like, bitch, no, you didn't. You found it in the foulness of your heart to say, come at me, bro. And not only say come at me, bro, but be like, yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of this man by the life. Fuck around and find out. And I had to fuck around because I was not trying to find the fuck out about your bullshit. Because, bitch, you had me in my timeline fucked up. In all 7 dimensions. I'm sorry, I just heard some foolishness. I just saw some foolishness. Let me finish this game. Because I want to be clear. I do not be disrespectful to any of our service people. They do service that some of us aren't willing or able to do, especially for our country that don't treat us like proper human beings. I will never disrespect the service members or anybody that actually puts their life out for public service. Let me be clear. But don't do it just to be extra. I forgot about the echo. Life fucked up. Like, you thought you was I'm trying to shoot Bob the Builder bitch. You out here trying to, oh, I'm gonna do all this shit. Like, I'm trying to last as long as I can with the way that the game on my actual TV is glitching. And my ass. Ain't no Primal talking about he want to be a firefighter. He want to be a doctor firefighter. I don't know why you want to go to a police academy that gave you the person that traumatized you last. But hey, to each his own. I digress. I'm not dealing with that. Y'all got it. Focus for the dead. I ain't gonna lie, I got one ass skill. Real. Thank you, rookie, for telling him he has to be just a firefighter or a police officer. You ain't gonna be like, Doc, hey Doc, who you shooting in the hood? I'm not trying to have my doctor pump me with bullets. The fuck? Doc, you mean? He gonna say, I'm not a medical doctor. You ain't a medical doctor. Like you is. You ain't got time for that. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I did a supply drop in the hood. No. The only needed sacrifice that needed to be made today, I will admit that. Was it the right sacrifice? Fuck no, it was not. But it was the sacrifice that needed to be done for the greater good. Do I like using a lock-on rifle? Not really. I really. It could be a hit or miss. It could be greatness or ass. It just depends. Oh, fuck. Oh, you thought you had me. I ain't going out like no chump. I'm trying to tell y'all. Wait. Did they get cat already? Damn, if they didn't get cat, I should have saved my money. Nah, they got cat. I don't even see their icon pop up. That's fuck it. I tried. I ain't died. Yeah, nah, dead ass. Well, I made top 10 just by surviving. Here's one. Alright, so it's like a tenth of a second off. So that means I have to be a tenth of a second prepared. Let's get ready to not be scared, shall we? Hold on, let me check the timer. I got 5 minutes. Damn. That means I gotta die or come back or just live and pray for the best. God damn. I'm trying to recover. I don't have the time or energy to fight right now. I'm trying to recover first. Shit. Black. God, I look fat. Hey, black man. Hey, black man. Hey. And there was The time length on it is short as hell in compared to like past seasons. I digress, but I just wanted to. Time with this. I remember winning up crown. It's 6 people left. I could. The second you did that, the second you gave me a location. I'm really trying to be tactical. Left. Even with the glitchy TV, I only have maybe what, a minute. All right, let's see if I can do it. Wait. Oh! Oh! I woke up one morning, got me some revenge today. Ooh. Let him say, ooh. Let him fly away. Ooh. Y'all done fucked around and let me get the sniping today. Hey. Let me get the sniping today. Hey. Ooh, I done fucked around, yeah. I made him wish for the best. But my bullets was for stress. I'm not gonna lie. I had to do both things at one time. And yo bitch ass really hiding behind a rock like a coward. But I digress. I'm just glad I had a glitchy screen instead of I and lost to somebody that only beat me because they like to hide around. So I'm okay with that. Let me check the timer. 3 seconds. Oh, that's perfect timing. And the timer is up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick intermission. I'm going to get set up to do the sneakers, and we'll be right back. Yeah. Alrighty. We are back. Let me see how long of a stream we've had so far. Oh snap, we're an hour and 30 minutes in, and I do have multiple breaks, and I did apologize for that. Like, let me explain. I will admit that yesterday's stream I did have a lot of pauses. My sinuses were the definition of you're gonna fuck around and find out real quickly why it's allergy season and why March is tragic for you. So I pray that today goes a lot smoother. I'm not gonna say I'm be perfect, but damn it, I'm gonna try to do the best I can. Now, with that being said, it's time to get into detail. It's time to talk about sneakers. And there is one thing that I will admit I'm good at is knowing the finer details and the finer things of life when it comes to sneakers and their what we're doing next for them. So, like I said, I'm trying. I'll get rid of the line hopefully by the next episode. We'll see. All right. So we have our first sneaker. I'm about to pull it up in a second. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully y'all like my choice today. And like I said, it's one of the first ones I've seen today, but it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have the Lakers Luca 5 from the Jordan brand that drops at 10 on tomorrow, 10 Eastern. And I'm not gonna lie, don't let this shoe fool you. Like, the Luca shoes are getting a lot more love, even though he's in LA more. But the point, and I say this nicely, the point of the celebration that we have somebody new here that is gonna appreciate the sneakers is that Luca at least is on a run. Not a John Morant type of run, but the shoe is on a run. Like the detail with the white on the bottom, the purple mesh, and the very bit of Lakers gold on it. I think, and I stand to say that Dallas still made one of the greatest mistakes in history by letting him go to LA. Like that was probably the dumbest thing you can do. Like honestly, in all regards, what a stupid idea that the Dallas Mavericks have done, and they have yet. And I'll be honest with you when I say this, they have yet to find a reason to make that valid point of actually letting him go. Like, can you really think of a reason? A reason why, in this time, in this day and age, you let somebody like Luca go, where you actually have a generational talent, and I'm saying this in the nicest way possible. Like, there's dumb shit you can do, and you could be forgiven for doing a lot of dumb shit. But I'm gonna be real. That's one of those things that's unforgivable. Like you let go of Luca because of what again? Mm, like he's well. Needless to say, they live with their guilt. They learn from their mistakes, and where did those mistakes bring you? Back here. So, needless to say, don't be a dumbass. Do the right thing and like the shoes because these shoes aren't as bad as people take and they're better than what you think. So we're gonna roll with the punches. Oh, my bad. I forgot the camera tracks me. My fault. Excuse me about that. So let's get to the next sneaker. Let's go to the next sneaker because I think it's more important that we keep the flow of the show going. And like I said, I still got like 40 some minutes left, and I have to do this right, and I have to explain each individual sneaker. So I think this next one will probably be just as important, but this sneaker is more important in a cultural context. So the sneaker we're talking about, like I was not prepared for Bad Bunny to send the Puerto Rico team for the World Baseball Classic that is coming here to Houston, a Puerto Rico cleat edition of the shoes. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Bad Bows, everybody says they got their inspiration from the Air Jordan 8s. Tomato, tomato, you can have your opinion about them. I respect everyone's opinion when it comes to this one. And I can see the point because I did say already that it had some similarities to another shoe. And even the sneaker culture and the fan base was agreeing with this point. But I think that people are missing that this one, honestly and truthfully, and I feel like I'm surprised he didn't wear a version of this sneaker and not the cleat version for the Super Bowl. Like the meshes of light blue and the dark blue with the Bad Bunny and the Puerto Rico for the Puerto Rican flag and the white. with the cream on the bottom with with the cleat point with the cleat pin. I'm surprised this one doesn't come as an official shoe as it is. I guess maybe like I said, that's maybe more my take on the sneaker. I think it's actually like I said a solid sneaker. I don't see anything wrong with it, and people are always gonna have their opinions. But I'm saying this as a person who actually likes sneakers. Like this is a nice colorway. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Wait, wait, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't know if I'm actually happy about this news, and we're gonna go to our next shoe. We're gonna go to our next shoe because I don't know if I'm actually happy about this, or am I just shocked that this genuinely did not happen, and why didn't it happen? I think expectations are high. Let's just be real. Let's be real with people's expectations. They're gonna genuinely have high expectations of any sneaker that comes out, and you're either gonna love it or hate it. Take take it, point taken, point given, point received. So with that being said, though, let me see if I can get this one right. Okay, there we go. Let me fix the measurements. There we go. So you mean to tell me there was almost a chance for a Prada Adidas Fear God collaboration, and this is the Fear God Prada American Cup sample. So there's two takes on it. If you're not a Prada or a Fear God fan, then these shoes might not be for you. But I feel like for people who have higher taste and want the higher things in life and want to do the things that make them known for being a person that actually wants something of higher taste, then they'll be like, yeah, we want these. Why didn't these come out? And you could be hurt about them. And there's no point to being hurt about it, but I wonder where did the conversation fail? Because a black and white photo of this sneaker does not do it justice. And you don't get to see the color, but you get to see the detail and the stitching and the print more than anything. Like you get to see something that actually would have shut down a lot of people's expectations of fear of God and this one collaboration. So it's kind of a gift and a curse. Like I think this sneaker, in all honesty, is something that I can admit, and I'll be honest when I say this, is like it's not a bad sneaker, and I think that people would have actually liked it, but would it have been an easy grab, cash grab? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it would have been an easy cash grab. I think people would have wanted the sneaker hands down, but a lot of them couldn't afford the sneaker, and especially a product collab that's going at least 325 and up. And only honestly on some head ass shit, and I say this truly on the head ass market, I feel like Adidas would have had not let this shoe go into the lower side of things probably until like a year or two later. That's just my take because let's be honest, this shoe's either gonna sell or sit. And I feel like if it's sold or if it would have sold, then the sneaker would have sold on the high end market. People would either loved it or hate it, and it would have went nowhere. But if you look at it from a perspective of okay, maybe we dodged a bullet, but at what cost? Because if we dodged a bullet of saying, okay, we could have had this sneaker. Oh, I'm about to flame this one. Oh, I'm about to flame this one. Oh, I'm about to flame this one. Give me 1 second. Oh, oh, Lord. Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do for this next sneaker. But let me get back on topic. Needless to say, I think this shoe would have had an opportunity to reach out to a lot of people, but I don't think that the masses would have gotten it. This would have been just for the hype. All right. With that being said, oh, hold on, y'all about to either love or hate me. Let me see. Let me see if it's the right. Okay, perfect. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit on this. All right. So I don't know who in a rabbit ass mind thought to be this head ass and during rodeo season that you make a pair of Air Jordan 5 Wolf Gray boots with the Air Jordan 5 bottom. I know it's rodeo season, and I know everybody and their mama coming out here for the rodeo. But I swear, if I'd have seen this, I would have took a picture of you, put a picture of the shoe, and asked you, "Are you seriously getting these?" Like, I would rather you insult me by throwing these at me in my fucking face than to actually for me to buy them because I'm not mad at the person who took the time to make them. No, that's not who I'm mad at. I'm mad at the person who's going to wear them. Because Wolf Gray is suede. And you made it in boot form. And if you know anything about Texas and Houston and the weather, it's unpredictable. We're supposed to get a whole 4 days of rain. We just wouldn't have made it. There's no way in God green earth these would have made it. So I say that to say this. Don't be a head ass. Please don't be a head ass. There are better things to do. There are better things to wear. There are better things to see than for you to be a genuine head ass. And this would have been the sneaker that would have called it in for me as senior head ass. So, with that being said, I just wanted to say you kind of went too far. And this is from Lambert Pearson Jr. Yes, I guess is the first name is my last name, so I find that to be unique. But the head assness is like, yeah, you won in the head ass department. You truly found a way to win in the head ass department, and even then, why? But I would put but I will say this though, I'll put this over a Drake shoe on the channel any day of the week because even though they have some of them up right now, I'm not about to waste my time with OVO and motherfucking what's them niggas name? Oh yeah, OVO and Nocta. I'm not wasting my time with that. I'm not wasting my energy with that. I'm sorry, I won't do it. And if you are mad at me for not doing it, so be it. I will personally be okay with that. But if you can give me a reason why I should support their shoe tasting on my channel, then you let me know. Let me know. I will have an honest discussion and be okay with it. But I personally will not do it. And I'm okay with that. Because why should I have respect for anybody who was never genuine about, what they're doing here in the city, ruining the culture of the city, making everybody want to come to Houston. No, we don't want your asses here. We're full. Because then y'all going, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll say that, at least the one few times that I've been, okay, cool, y'all are more than welcome. It either worked in my favor or bit me in the ass. And I ain't got the time for it to, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Hold on. There we go. My mouse, I forgot my laptop's open. I do apologize. Did not expect for me to have a head ass moment, but the head assery will continue into 2026. So watch your shits. All right. All right, let me get the next sneaker, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the next sneaker. It's about time for another sneaker. All right. Here we go. And no, I don't have lack of energy because I'm genuinely tired. Yes, I am exhausted by all regards. But let me see. See, yeah, it's over, so I need to put under. Okay, let me see. Yeah, see, I don't like that. It's not y'all. I'm sorry. I'm still testing out features on the stream and especially the vertical stream. I'm still working all the kinks and stuff out. But let's get to the sneakers, shall we? Hold on. I zoomed too far out. All right, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are the God damn it! I just had the sneaker. Oh, these are the Kith and On K Tech 1 and K Tech 2. And I think the first one is the K Tech ones. Yes, they gave you the white, they gave you the black, they gave you the white and the green. And I'm not gonna lie, this is every every white girl's dream of having a collab sneaker and a collaboration on a sneaker and basically being comfortable with that collaboration. I'm not gonna lie to you, this one ain't for me. It's I, Kith is one thing. I respect the brand. I respect the hustle. I have no problem with the brand and what they do. But on it's for people who got money that can afford these because I'm gonna be honest with you. They're going for 190. That's not bad. And I know a lot of people gonna support them. These are the K Tech 2s right here, ladies and gentlemen. And the the mocha browns are probably the nice ones. The forest green's pretty cool, and the one on top with the white, red, and blue, they're nice. Don't get it wrong. They're nice shoes. Are they my cup of tea? It's a hit or miss. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like they are hit or miss, and it's okay for it to be a hit or miss because let's just be real. Um, you either gonna get the sneakers that you want and you can get, or you're gonna do what you can and make the best of the sneakers that you're getting. And there's nothing in hindsight wrong with that. I just think that for me personally, they can do. I won't say they can't do a little bit more. I'm gonna say there's a lot more that could have been done in the sense of okay, it's gonna be a collab sneaker. That means people are already gonna spend money on it. You know, people are already gonna put their best dollar for it, and especially it's a KIF release, so that means even now more than ever, people are going to run, and I do mean run to get this collab. But I digress. Let's move on to the next sneaker. I spent way too much time on this one. Let's move forward, shall we? Um, let's see. Let me go back. Let me go back. There we go. Okay. So as we go forward into our next sneaker, I think that, like I said, I'm making sure that I diversify brands and the types of sneakers that they have onto this channel because I want to be open and honest and having a fair discussion of different sneakers and different brands. So I want to make sure that I'm just not doing like the regular Nike joints or the regular Adidas joints or stuff like that. No, I'm gonna make sure I do. If I have to do other brands and make the sneakers work for that brand, then I will do that. Like for example, the Studio Haggle A6 Neo ties drop March 6th. They drop in 2 days. Oh shit, I gotta do something later on after the end of the stream. But these A6, I'm not gonna lie, look actually these Neo ties look actually nice. No fudge. All right, there we go. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like the this mocha brown with with the light tan on it, like the sneaker looks actually pretty cool. Like I'm looking at it from a on a bigger screen so that way I can see better for the sneaker. The sneaker looks actually pretty nice. They also got a pair. Oh wait, no, I ain't looked at New Balance yet. I'm gonna wait on those. But this is the one without the pink. There's one with the pink, and I think that one I like a little bit more than this one. Like, let me see. Let me see if I get the one with the pink in it. Like these with the pink in it. Oh, oh yeah. These these New Balance. I mean, not these New Balance. These Asics are gonna be really comfortable, and I think people are really just gonna sleep on these alone. Like, I think these are gonna be sleeper Asics, honestly and truthfully. Because let's be real, I see a lot more people wearing Asics now, and I know I was slouched earlier, and that's fine. I was more comfortable like that, but I see more people wearing Asics now than I have been, and I'm okay with that. The problem is that these could actually have something to. These could actually be great in more than one detail, and people don't know how to appreciate that, especially when it comes to Asics. So I think now more than ever that there are other brands besides Nike, Jordan that actually are doing things, and I think New Balance and Asics and Saucony and a few others are actually going to stand out way more when it comes to dealing with sneakers and how they are perceived in the culture. And that's okay because that people say that African Americans don't have any culture, but yet everyone steals from our culture. It's true, they really do. So with that being said, if people in the culture like this sneaker, and you see more people that wouldn't genuinely rock with a sneaker, but actually then start seeing the sneaker around more, then yes, they're rocking from our culture, and it's like, but y'all don't have any culture. We don't have okay. We don't have any culture. Okay. I mean, you just don't want to admit that y'all are some culture vultures. That's just call it. Let's call a spade a spade. There's a lot of culture vultures out here anyway, and I just like jacking other people's cultures and saying it's your own when y'all didn't really invent shit, and that's how it is. Yes, I know I'm going on a tangent, and I apologize. Well, ladies and gentlemen, active athlete and the Adidas superstar has another rodeo shoe called Lone Star Reppin', and shout out to Tasha. I know, friend of the show. I miss her grills this weekend. This past year, I was burnt. But I will say that if I'm gonna try to make the rodeo event this time, and I might actually go live because this is on Saturday, and even then, I truly think that this shoe might actually be nice for rodeo season because, like I said, this is the one time I say Adidas and active athlete come together and actually do something nice, especially for rodeo culture and rodeo season alone. I think this is something special within itself. Now I will admit I was not prepared for this sneaker, but last year's joint, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of mad that I missed it, and I can say without a doubt, you learn from those mistakes. You know, you learn from the shoes you miss, and you go for something that you really love and appreciate. And that's why I will always say I love and appreciate my pearls because my pearls were my shoe that I waited to have my first actual version of. Like I have three versions of the pearls. I've had the cleats, but I wanted the pearl with the more OG colorway, and that's because I rather enjoy the enjoy the moment. But with that being said, I found out some nice news, and I'm gonna roll with it. So let's talk about this right now, and let's see if I can make this work for y'all, cause y'all are the fan base, and y'all help the channel grow, and I appreciate y'all for which I do every day. Um, it has been confirmed that Andre Drummond joined Stir Sports as creative director. I think that's a good thing because we need more people of color in creative director roles. That's the only way that their shoe company is going to thrive and be based off anything. And I'm gonna say like the shoes look from what I'm seeing from Stray Sports, it looks kind of mid. But I mean, if he could fix some things up and make them his own, then hopefully they can grow on people because that's the thing. Nobody was really talking about Anita until like Clay and Kyrie was really doing numbers, and especially with Kyrie doing numbers with the Anita guys. I mean, like this might actually be good for him. So I'm praying that he actually does something good for the brand itself. Like I hope it doesn't. I hope he doesn't take the brand and go up and it goes down and goes up and be rocky. I'm praying that he takes the brand with this sneaker and do something with it. And I think that's the more important thing when it comes to this sneaker and its detail and this brand and its detail. Like it's okay for him to be like, yeah, I'm gonna take over this brand and be creative director. But if you're a creative director and you can't really direct how you want to, was it really worth it in the long run? That is the real question, and I hope he gets the success he does with this brand. That is the honest truth. But now, I got to get to my next shoe. Um, I'm gonna go with this one first. And it shot me. So I didn't know that Hello Kitty and Converse were having a Swarovski collaboration that dropped on March 5th, which is tomorrow. But I did know that they was having other Chucks that were dropping. This Hello Kitty Chuck Taylor is going for at least, I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me check the Nike app because it was on there. And I saw the price. I was like, what the hell? Um, Give me 1 second. I saw the price earlier, and if y'all seeing my phone through my glasses, let me take off my glasses. I'll go legally blind so y'all don't see what the fuck I'm typing because I type some off the wall shit and just have to deal with it. Upcoming. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. These are going for $352. That means they're going for at least 384, 386 with Texas tax. And I'm like, the size stops at a 13 for men. So that means they're not even just very limited. It's the simple fact that you're putting diamonds on a Chuck Taylor and it's a Hello Kitty shoe. Mind you, I have my Hello Kitty Prestos. Yes, I do because they were comfortable and a wonderful social status. Not thinking I was gonna win, which are beyond comfortable, but they ripped so easily. It's like, damn, I couldn't even fully enjoy the shoe for the year. And forgetting that Nike has a warranty for 2 years, that I forgot to turn them in when I found out about it. So therefore, I'll take the blame on that. But these joints are going for $352 without the tax. Without the motherfucking tax. That's the part that got me. Fuck the bullshit. $352 in this economy without the tax? Are you out your fucking mind? Like, I know the jaws were pretty high. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I agree with the jaw 3 Swarovski. I'm not saying I agree with that either. But there's a difference between paying the high price that it is and then paying the high price because you want to. I think there's a key difference in both of those markets, and I think that causes a problem in people's perception when it comes to buying sneakers and the love for the culture. I'm just going to be honest with you. I think even now more than ever, the conversation should be, why are we paying this much for a sneaker? Not, is the sneaker worth this much, but why? I and y'all can come at me in the comments and say I might be wrong, I might be right, but I want y'all's opinion. I really do want y'all's opinion on it because it's more or less y'all opinions that help the channel grow, and then we get to see it from a different perspective. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I'll take those charges head on, but there are some things that I will stand 10 toes down on, and paying that price for a sneaker in this economy, especially when it's all crystals. The crystals are going to be the one thing that fall apart. It's going to make the sneaker worthless after a while if you don't wear it. So you're screwed either way. You're paying almost $400 for a sneaker that you're damn near almost screwed either way. I'm going to go on a deeper tangent if I would, but I'm going to avoid it. All right, so I know I haven't been doing shorts, and I know I appreciate everyone who still supports the channel, even though my shorts have not been going on as much this month. And it's not on y'all. Like I said, like I tell everyone, I got burnt. Like, I was doing shorts on a clock schedule, and for this month, I really want to focus on the streams and getting back into the streams and talking about sneakers. So I figured this was the only way to do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James debuted a LeBron 23 PE inspired by the Big Bang LeBron 9s. I'm not gonna lie, I remember the Big Bang LeBron 9s. Not gonna lie to you, did not expect these to actually hit. I was not expecting these to actually be fire. I'll say it again. Me personally, I was not expecting these sneakers to be fire, but in hindsight, they really are this fire, and I think that's okay. I think they're okay because the orange sets off the shoe and the red balances, but it's not like it's overdoing it like some orange collabs. Like, I think it's okay for these to be the way that they are, but I'm glad they're a PE and not a general release because they could have been a general release. I'm not saying they should be a general release, but I feel like at this moment in time, I appreciate them for the way that they are, and it's something that I'm okay with. Now, let's switch from this sneaker and let's go back to another sneaker I wanted to talk about today. Because, Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, let me roll up a little bit. This is the End New Balance Alterdale Croc Leather, and these are limited to 280 pair. These are the lemon pepper steppers for your grandpa in croc form. Ladies and gentlemen, 280 pairs of this shoe means that this shoe is super limited. And I'll be honest with you, Don't be mad if you don't get it. You be like, what? Don't be mad if I don't get it. Why should I not? If I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna spend the money to get it. And if I don't get it, why should I not be mad? I'm gonna tell you why not to be mad if you don't get it. 280 pairs, and this is a nationwide. This is probably more international raffle. So that means India's in Europe. This is more a European release than anything. So they're already gonna get the sneaker. But for the people in the states that are trying to get the sneaker, yeah, you kind of pushing it a little too much. Like if you get it and win it, cool. Wear it, keep it, keep it. Do what you have to do. The detail in the sneaker that the crocodile leather is not the part that's gonna make me like, okay, I want this sneaker. No, no, no. If anything, the crocodile part is probably the most underrated part of the sneaker. In my honest opinion, I feel that now more than ever. This is me talking here. This is me. Oh, why am I sending it to myself? Ugh. I did this to myself. I did it again. I did it again. And I'll live with my mistake. I learn from my mistakes and I come back from them. The crocodile leather on this for the 280 pairs. And if they're under 5, I can see it being under 5 and I'm okay with it. But if it's like under 3 and it's 280 pairs, I mean if I see it over 5, it's like, okay, I can see they really put the time in the craft into it. But if this sneaker, and I'm gonna try to say this, and if this sneaker is under 200 but over 3, and it's just like, why is it this way? Then you have to understand, like, you're not gonna get this sneaker, and you have to be okay with understanding that this sneaker is not made for everybody, and the price value may not just be for you. I'm saying it as in the context of, if you do get the sneaker, cool, proud of you. If you don't, do not be mad that you did not get the sneaker. That's I think that's the key takeaway from this entire post. It's like 280 pairs is nice. I'm not knocking it. I'm not degrading it. I'm just saying, do not be upset if you don't get it. The detail is nice. The black is nice. The crocodile is nice. Like, everything about this shoe is genuinely nice. It's a nice design sneaker. It's a nice design format. But I promise you, even then, when you look into the detail of it, it's something that is going to be very limited, and you just have to be okay with it. And I think that's the part. I think that's the part that, that people have to accept. I think that's the part that people have to understand, that you just have to live with that moment. All right. I went on a tangent about that sneaker. Let me find another sneaker for y'all so that way we can keep this show rolling. I think I really want to be in New York. Because I know I want to see Colbert's last show. I actually do want to see Colbert's last show, and I am actually a Colbert fan, even with all the politics aside of it. But all right, so these are the Allie Mae Air Jordan 4 Veterans Day Friends and Family pair, 80 pairs exclusively made. Not gonna lie, I think I've seen these before. I think the channel has seen these before. But I will admit, them's the ones. And I tell y'all the truth when I say I genuinely do not care for Air Jordan 4s. I promise y'all, I don't. I am not one of those people. If you want to know my number, 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 10 to an extent, 11 only for Space Jam, 12, 13, 15. Those are my numbers. And I have the weirdest set of numbers, and I'm okay with that because I am an individual. I am not a hype beast. I actually like certain shoes. I actually like 15s. 15s are a pair I grow with, and it's not even just because of the nostalgia. I actually like them. So for me to say this is saying a lot. But these are actually some nice 4s, and it's okay to enjoy these 4s, even though they're friends and family. Excuse me. Excuse me. Even though they're friends and family, they can still be appreciated, and that's the most important part. Is that these could be appreciated more than anything. So I really just wanted to let y'all know about that. Now I will admit. Let me check the time. Let me check the stream time. I haven't had a chance to keep it track. Okay, so we're an hour and 30 in. I'm not gonna lie, I do appreciate y'all for tuning into the show. Don't get me wrong. Like, oh, cancel that. Cancel that. I don't want to exit the stream just yet. I'm probably gonna do maybe one or two more shoes, only for the sake of my mental sanity. There we go. I think I found. You know what? I think I might have found one or two shoes to close out with, and I can live with it. I can truly live with it. No, I'll do this last shoe and close out the show with this last sneaker, and we could talk about that on to a positive, more positive standpoint. So let me see if I got it together. Let me see if I got it together, and I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is, no. So I'm gonna go with these first. I'm gonna go with these first. This is the first sneaker that I wanted to talk about. Now, let me scroll up because I had them on here. The Devin Booker wore the Nike Book to USC's PEs, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The USC PEs actually look fire. Like look nice. I'm not gonna say look fire. Look nice. People gonna say that's basically ketchup and mustard on the package, and that's like fine. You can say that, but let me say this in the honest opinion: that red blends in perfectly with the white, and the yellow blends in perfectly to the top. And I feel like this might have been the more mesh version of the shoe and not the leather version of the shoe. So you might win. Oh, what else, scuba diver? What else, scuba diver? 8559. Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you are enjoying yourself. I'm probably gonna. You caught me really at the end, and I'm gonna get back to swinging the stream and everything like that more and more. But thank you for tuning in to the show. Greatly do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. But this is not the end. I still have one more shoe to talk about, and I want to give a full breakdown. Like the reason I have my iPad here is to get a better view from my eyesight. Like even I'm a sucker for detail. Like even when you zoom in and you see the red three stripes, no pun intended, 3 to 5 stripes on the sneaker, it's not a bad shoe. It's something that could be better, but I'm not gonna take it as something that's wrong. Um, I think I'm glad the colleges are getting better shoes. I will wholeheartedly stand on that. I'm glad the college sneaker run is actually getting really good, and I'm glad that I get to enjoy this run one way or another. Um, all right, now I have the last sneaker of the night. And ladies and gentlemen, the last sneaker of the night is probably one of the most important sneakers that's about to come out in the next 2 days. Ladies and gentlemen, the upcoming Tiana Taylor Air Jordan 3 OGSP Concrete Rose is supposed to be on the Nike app March 7th. I will repeat that and say that these sneakers are supposed to be on the Nike app March 7th, which means that you got to be prepared like I got to be prepared, and everybody else got to be prepared to get this shoe this coming up weekend. But if we're talking about an Air Jordan 3 Concrete Rose, what it actually looks like it's concrete at the bottom of the sneaker, and the roses are coming out of the concrete, and the thorns are basically wrapping around this shoe. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it has the Nike Air in the back. It has the freaking Nike Air in the back with the red rose on the tongue that says Tay. I won her last shoe. I have very decent odds for this shoe, and I lost out on the Wolf Grays. America, look at me in my eyes. I lost out on the Wolf Grays. I've already had them. I didn't even want them for me. I wanted plenty of the shoes. I wanted on the foam posit cleats, and I really wanted the pearls. The pearls instead of the cleats. I took back the cleats because I got my pearls. So when I say that this sneaker might actually be the one sneaker that might cause me to either be happy or crash the fuck out, and I'm not even getting it for me, ladies and gentlemen, this might be that sneaker because this is a creative take on an Air Jordan 3 that if it's even a men's or a women's run, it's still a win regardless. I think that's important for people to realize. Like, this is a generational run for Tiana, and that she only had really two shoes to release, but both shoes have had the hype behind it. Now, I will admit, this is not going to be an easy shoe. So, I mean, I'm going to have to gather all the sneaker Avengers, yes, the sneak Avengers, to come together for one final battle against the mighty Botatron or the Bottomos and pray that we actually get this win because this will be some head ass shit yet again. So I want to know, in my honest opinion, do you think these are going to be worth the 280 retail, or you think these are going to be a miss? I need to know in the comments below. Are y'all rocking with these or not? Hopefully y'all check out the past shorts. Hopefully y'all check out the live stream. Hopefully y'all are watching the lives because I'm mainly doing lives right now for this month. If I lose subs because I'm doing lives, then I'll go back to the shorts. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to just burn myself out on shorts, especially when I need to break myself. So shorts will be back in April, but March is really about the lives. So let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the video, and check out the channel. Ooh, and don't forget to share the videos. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you again. And hopefully, hold on. Somebody just left a comment. I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing the comment. Is it on the live or is it on the regular? I'm trying to see. Oh, no, it's a different comment. Needless to say, thank y'all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully tomorrow I have my contacts in. Hopefully tomorrow we'll just be talking about sneakers because even though this is a long stream, um, we're almost 2 hours in anyway. We're 1 hour and 45 minutes in. Like I said, I'm appreciative of everyone tuning into the channel. So thank you again. And I send you good night. Make sure you check on your loved ones and pray for your friends and family because you never know what they're going through at this time. This is Landon Strange signing out. Yeah.